All right, welcome everyone to today's Explainer. Today we are going on a bit of a shopping adventure. We're going to master advanced percentages by looking at the real numbers you see in stores every single day. If you want to know exactly how far your pocket money will go or how to spot the absolute best deals out there, well, you're in the exact right place. Have you ever actually wondered how shops calculate those massive sale prices? Or exactly how much tax is being sneakily added to your bill when you finally reach the till? It can sometimes feel like a bit of retail magic, right? But I promise you, there is a clear, super logical system behind the whole shebang. By the end of this little adventure, you're going to understand exactly how to decode these numbers. So here is our adventure map for today. 1. Sale discounts at the shop. 2. Adding VAT at checkout. 3. Calculating profit and loss. 4. The magic multiplier shortcut. And 5. A little detective work with reverse percentages. Okay, let's jump right into stop number 1, sale discounts at the shop. Our first stop on this shopping trip is the clothing rack. We're hunting for a really great deal, specifically on this lovely jacket priced at 80 pounds. Now, imagine the price of that jacket is a giant, delicious donut. A discount is simply a percentage decrease. It's like slicing away a massive piece of the original price. If the shop slices 30% off, the crucial part to understand is that you're left with a 70% slice that you actually pay. Honestly, thinking about it this way makes the math so much less intimidating. Let's actually calculate the new price for our 80-pound jacket with that 30% discount. We can do this in 2 totally logical steps. Step 1, find the value of that 30% slice. Since percent literally means out of 100, 30% is the exact same as the decimal 0.3. When we multiply 0.3 by 80 pounds, we get a 24-pound discount. Step 2, well, can you guess what we do next? We just subtract that discount right off the original 80 pounds. Which brings us to 56 pounds. That is our final sale price. You literally just saved 24 pounds by knowing how to do your own math. Excellent work tracking those steps. You've successfully calculated your first real-world shop discount, which means your pocket money just got a whole lot safer. Moving right along to section 2, adding that at checkout. So, you've got your jacket and you are at the till, but wait. There's a different kind of percentage waiting for you. VAT. It stands for value added tax. It's a standard 20% tax added to most goods and services in the UK. Unlike a discount where we, slice a piece away to pay less, with a tax like VAT, we are adding an extra percentage chunk right on top of the original price. Let's say you're buying an item that costs £50 before VAT. Step 1. We need to find that 20% VAT amount. Just like before, since percent means out of 100, 20% just becomes the decimal 0.2. We multiply 0.2 by our 50 pounds, giving us an extra 10 pounds. Step 2, because this is a tax, we got to add it. So we take our original 50 pounds and just tack on that 10-pound tax. And boom, that gives us 60 pounds as our final checkout price. Step-by-step logic completely takes the mystery out of the receipt, doesn't it? Great job keeping up with this adventure so far. Now you know exactly why the final price is sometimes a bit higher than the sticker on the shelf. Okay, time for section 3, calculating profit and loss. Let's totally flip the script here. Imagine you are now the shop owner. You're running a business, and you really need to know if you're actually making any money. To do that, we calculate percentage profit. The formula is a beautifully simple tool. You just take your actual cash profit, divide it by the original cost price you paid for the item, and then multiply the whole thing by 100 to turn it into a shiny new percentage. Let's walk through this together. Imagine you run a super successful toy shop. You buy toys from a supplier for 40 pounds, and you turn around and sell them to your customers for 50 pounds. Step 1, find the raw profit. 50 pounds minus 40 pounds leaves 10 pounds profit right in your pocket. Step 2, now we calculate the percentage. Divide your 10-pound profit by your 40-pound cost price. 10 divided by 40 is 0.25. Multiply that by 100. And wow, your toy shop just made a fantastic 25% profit. Honestly, calculating business math is absolutely nothing to be afraid of when you take it one step at a time. As a shop owner, knowing this margin is exactly how you decide what to keep on your shelves. Now for my favorite part, section 4, the magic multiplier shortcut. We've mastered the foundational methods, right? But now it's time for a brilliant cheat code to speed everything up. Method 1 is the two-step method we literally just used, finding the percentage value first, then adding or subtracting it. It works perfectly, for sure, but it takes time. Method 2 is our magic shortcut, using multipliers to do the entire calculation in a single, lightning-fast step. This shortcut is incredibly powerful. To add 20% VAT, skip the two steps and just multiply the original price by 1.2. Why? Because the original price is 100%, plus the 20% tax makes 120%, or 1.2 as a decimal. So 50 pounds times 1.2 gets us straight to 60 pounds. What about that 30% discount? Well, you're paying 70% of the original, right? So your multiplier is 0.7. 80 pounds times 0.7 gets us straight to 56 pounds. It even works for a random 15% increase. Just multiply by 1.15. Simple as that. Finally, Section 5, Detective Work with Reverse Percentages. Armed with your new multipliers, you are officially ready for the final boss battle of this explainer. Sometimes you only know the final price and you have to work backwards. Here is the mystery we need to solve.
After a 20% increase, the final price of an item is 60 pounds. We need to find the original price before that increase even happened.
Let's put those detective hats on. Step 1. The original price was exactly 100%. It had a 20% increase added to it. Therefore, that final price actually represents 120% of the original value. Step 2. We can now state as a hard mathematical fact that 120% equals 60 pounds. This right here is the crucial key that unlocks our whole mystery. Now, we just scale down so we can scale back up. Step 1. Find the value of just 1%. If 120% is 60 pounds, we divide 60 by 120. That tells us that 1% equals 0.50 or 50 pence. Don't worry if the division feels a little clunky at first, just take it slow. Step 2. Finding the original 100% is super easy. Just multiply that 50 pence by 100. And the mystery is solved. The original price was 50 pounds. Check the math if you want. 50 pounds plus a 20% increase, which is 10 pounds, gets us exactly to 60 pounds. You absolutely nailed it that. I mean, that is some top-tier detective work right there. But wait, actually, scratch all that hard work. Our magic multiplier works backward too. If multiplying by 1.2 adds VAT, then to remove VAT and find the original price, you just do the exact opposite. You divide. If you have a total of 72 pounds that already includes VAT, just divide 72 by 1.2. Boom, straight back to the 60-pound original. Simple, clean, and just beautifully efficient. We have covered so much ground today, from slicing away discounts and adding VAT, to calculating business profits and even reverse engineering final prices. You now have the real-world tools and the magic shortcuts to understand the math happening in literally every shop you walk into. So I'm going to leave you with this challenge. What other real-world shopping mysteries can you solve using your new magic multipliers? Next time you're at the store, put these skills to the test. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and definitely keep learning.